Horror Artist versus $2 Disney coloring book since it's Halloween.
I bought a Disney 100th anniversary paint with water coloring book for $2. And I thought to myself, what better way to celebrate such a massive anniversary than to corrupt these beloved
Dude, that's actually such a cool idea.
characters.
Like, you take all of these and just you make them into a horror style.
Disney has been bringing happiness and joy to its fans for many, many years. And in this video, I'm gonna do the opposite. I want to show you what happens when a horror artist transforms these iconic characters into something a little bit less family friendly. I will be utilizing the paint with water elements on these pages to help with the coloring process. I'll also use my Copics from time to time and my Prismacolor pencils to help with these transformations.
Ooh, that
Plus,
looks
I'll be doing
cool.
lots of line
Like
work
an
to
octopus.
add to these illustrations. I challenged myself to fill in every single page in this coloring book. There are 12 illustrations to transform, and I'm going to do my best to create something
a reptile
horrific on each one. But before that, this is your daily reminder to stay hydrated. This video is not made for children. If you do not want to see your favorite characters get transformed into monsters, don't keep watching. I think it's
But the
pretty
thing
clear
is that
this
no matter how scary you make them, they have this sweet eyes and expression that I don't have a feeling like it looks scary.
It's a horror parody. If you're easily scared, watch something else instead. But if you do enjoy creepy
now
art
it
videos
looks
like
creepy.
this one, definitely consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. That way you won't miss
this
out
looks
on any
so
future
cool.
uploads.
Damn, the
With that
blood
all said,
effect.
I'm going to finish off this horrific transformation of Simba. In the end,
Oh
I
my
like how
God.
this one turned out. During the drawing process, I was a bit
Let me know
worried
if
I
it's
was
too
going
loud.
overboard with all the teethy details, and I was concerned that the legibility of his body would be lost. But I think it came together in the end. Luckily, I spent quite a lot of time on the first transformation, and I knew I needed to pace myself if I wanted to complete this entire coloring book. So I thought I'd do something a bit more simple for Mickey
How can
Mouse.
you make Mickey Mouse scary? Oh, you add big oh, yeah, you make him look clownish, right? I feel like, yeah. Oh my God, there we go. The big eyes. Oh, the gums and the teeth. If you want to make something scary, big smile, a lot of teeth, and gums on top of teeth. That's it. And big eyes like this. Woof. No, he's just high, sure.
They say
Yeah.
Disneyland is the happiest place on earth.
Oh my
Mickey
God,
sure
that's
does
creepy.
look happy. I actually find it quite relaxing
And his
doing
voice?
these paint with water pages. Until I start adding all the extra details, that is. But until then, I just utilize the colours given to me and mix them around to see what happens. I think that's enough relaxing colouring. It's time to add some horrific details. I start by sketching some rough plans, then inking on top to add more detail. I don't always know exactly what I'm going to do for these drawings, but I've found if I just go for it, sometimes I'll get ideas midway through the drawing.
Wow,
And that's what happened
this
here.
is my
I
favorite
thought
so
having
far.
These cool, spiky appendage arms
I'm gonna
coming
do
up
this.
from the bottom of the page.
Next
would
our
add
stream,
a
I'm doing
really
this.
creepy element
I'm gonna
to
buy
the
like a
drawing,
Disney coloring
because you
book
can
and
tell these arms
transform
must
it.
be really long. You would definitely not want to get skewered by this monstrosity. I added shading to her skin, if you can call it skin, using my Prismacolor pencils. This helps create a protective layer between the paper and the Copic I'm about to apply on top, in the form of blood and gore. The cheap paper used in these colouring books does not always work well with Copics, and I've found that putting down a thick layer of pencil creates a waxy barrier where the Copic ink can pull on top of and create cool blood effects. So it's a pretty cool technique I utilise a lot when I do these transformations. But don't tell anyone, it's my secret blood technique.
But you just told us.
And
I
here's
love
Pocahontas looking like a terrifying monster you might have to face in the Witcher universe. It's time for some more relaxing paint with water goodness.
Sure.
I sure
And
could
his
get used
voice.
to this. Maybe I should start a family-friendly channel where I don't corrupt these drawings and just do simple
He's really
colour
talented.
videos
Yeah, I love
like
the idea
this.
of transforming it like
Nah,
this.
where's the fun in that?
Whoa. Oh my. Yo, what? She looks like that. What was it? Not Katana. What was her name in Mortal Kombat? With the smile. Milena. Milena. I don't know how to pronounce it. See, the eyes are a bit of a problem because they're too cartoonish. Still, Pocahontas is my favorite design he did. Ew, like the skin is...
This was probably my least favourite drawing of the video. I don't mind the concept, but the execution was a bit off, and I'm not trying to blame the paper, but this paper in this colouring book sucks. Especially when you're trying to do detailed
It's hard,
stuff,
yeah.
and it just looks
I
messy.
will make
But
sure
that's
to
enough
when I get
excuses.
myself one.
Let's move on to the
get
next
a
one.
better
How can I
paper.
transform the adorable Stitch?
Yeah.
I've drawn the alien Stitch with patchwork skin before,
I
all
like
sewn
that.
together. So I thought instead this
Five,
time I would transform
fighting.
him into a cute voodoo doll with a little
Oh
stitched
yeah,
on
that
heart.
works. A voodoo
I've
doll.
tried to not make all of my horror art just gory and gross to look at. I think it can be nice having some creepy art, but it's still kind of cute at the same time.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah, that's
just
a
have
great
to be
idea.
over the top gore for every
Yeah.
drawing. So I try
Because
to
even,
incorporate
like-
that into my videos.
Yeah,
They can still be cute but
I like
horror
that.
at the same time. And
True.
that's what I tried to do for this voodoo Stitch.
Oh my god, I love it. I actually love this one. Maybe if he didn't use the yellow color, instead if he used blue or purple.
It's a simple concept, but I like how this one turned out. Disney,
it's really
if you're
cool.
watching this, why don't you reach out and we can create a horror Stitch plushie together?
Oh my goodness.
If you can't stomach lots of gore,
This is
and
already
guts
scary.
literally
As a kid, I
spilling
was
out
so
everywhere,
scared of
maybe you should skip ahead.
monstering.
But you've come this far. I think you can handle it.
Oh, his guts are out. Ew. She's holding it. It's like she pulled it with a smile on her face, and she's pulling his tongue too. Damn. Oh my goodness. Ew. It's the smile for me that is creepy. Yeah, the kids smile like oh my goodness. Everyone is smiling, but they're all crying from the inside and the outside. Yeah, it's really cool. Disney Diablo 100. It is still cute, right? The kid smile reminds me when the house burning meme. Oh yeah, that one that I know that one, yeah. Good night, Sage. Yeah, it's so creative. So
I
creative.
wonder if any of you guys picked up on this, but the inspiration behind this transformation was actually Michonne from The Walking Dead, when she's first introduced in the series, and she's got the two zombies on leashes. That was just the inspiration I had behind this
That's
one.
cool. That's
Obviously,
cool.
it's
I
nothing
remember
to
that.
exactly like that, but that was the idea.
Weren't they her
Innocent-looking
brothers or
girl
something?
with two monstrosities next to her, and you wonder, how is she in control? More relaxing watercolor painting.
Oh, what is he gonna
for
do in Alice in Wonderland?
Such a strange story. I remember being extremely confused. And
I
slightly
actually
scared.
about Alice in Wonderland, like we watched the Disney edition and stuff, but then when I was in my university studies, we had Alice in Wonderland, the original book, to read and like to do a thesis about it. And you guys, the book is really scary. It's actually talking about some social issues and stuff. Like it's not for kids at all.
Little Jordan had no idea what was going on. What happens if the rabbit hole was in her own mind? Quite
Whoa.
literally.
That's weird.
I think I can draw that.
Can you?
Channeling the iconic Junji Ito.
Oh, that's so creative. Looks like a shell.
I know I may overuse these Junji Ito references quite a bit, but
It's okay.
I could not resist myself.
Yeah,
for
if
this
something
drawing.
is...
It just fit too well, and I have fun
Actually,
doing
it does
it,
make
so I'm
sense
gonna
because
draw
at
it, okay?
Wonderland
Yes,
and like
it's not
Wonder
super
Brain,
original,
you
but
know?
who cares? It looks cool. Time for
Yeah, I
something
like it.
a little bit different. A Finding Nemo drawing. I don't think I've
Oh
done
my
this
god.
before.
Man, it's so hard to do this with their
Are you
goggly
hungry,
eyes.
Mahadi?
Bird's eye fish fingers. Anyone who's unfamiliar with that ad probably thinks I've completely lost it right now.
I
Which
think
isn't
I
far
saw that
from the
ad
truth. Now, when it
long
comes
time ago,
to
but I don't
transforming
remember
Nemo,
really.
he's a clownfish. Rack your brains here for a second because I'm about to do something
Now he looks
extremely
like...
high
What are
level
those called?
and
The
big
fish
brain.
that eats
So see if you can
humans
follow
fast.
along. Clownfish, Stephen King, It, Pennywise, horror transformation. It is
Piranha,
the
yeah.
perfect idea.
Even though
Like and
it's... They
subscribe.
say like
This is
piranhas
peak
don't do
horror
that. It's
content
not
here
true,
on
but...
YouTube.
It's like clown piranhas. Oh, I love this design. Nemo looks so good. What is he gonna do with him? Make him red and yellow or something. Wow. Okay, orange. Yeah, that works. Damn. Oh my god, he looks really creepy. Oh my god, the eyes! I
think
love
these two
it!
could make a cameo in the next Piranhas 3D movie.
Piranha
If
3D.
they're still making those, that is. Maybe Sharknado stole their audience. There can
Damn,
only
he
be so
looks like
many
it.
ridiculous horror movies about fish.
Oh my
right?
god.
I never watched this Pixar movie.
No way,
I believe
it's
it's
so
called
good.
Coco. It seems like it's got
Coco
some
is
pretty
so
good reviews.
good.
so
Really good.
I
Really,
was gonna
really,
say
you
maybe
should
I'll
watch it.
but I'm lying. I'm realistically never gonna get around to it.
No,
But for those of
I
you
would
who
have
did
made
watch
him
it and enjoyed
watch it. It's such a good
you.
one.
I don't know where I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
with
very
this.
emotional,
Anyway,
very
I'm gonna
sad one
do
too.
A Jeff the Killer transformation.
I
This
like the
one's for
smile.
all the OG creepypasta fans out there.
This
who are
is how
right
my
about
eyes
now
look all the
getting a
time.
massive nostalgia hit. They were simpler times back then, weren't they? Excerpt from a local newspaper.
Oh man.
Ominous unknown killer is still at large.
Oh,
After weeks of unexplained
my God,
murders,
so much
the
blood.
ominous unknown killer is still on the rise.
ah.
After little evidence has been found,
Yeah.
a young boy states that he survived one of the killer's attacks and
I love his
bravely
voice.
tells his story. A mild trypophobia warning for this drawing. If honeycomb makes you feel uncomfortable,
Yo, that's such a cool
skip to the
idea
next
because honey, you
transformation.
know,
I personally
A honey
quite enjoy
monster?
honey on my porridge.
I
so
love
this version
this.
of Pooh Bear would always be welcome at
this is
breakfast
not even scary. It's just cool, in my opinion. Yeah.
Bees are an important part of our ecosystem, and
Yeah.
we must learn to house these
Birds and
bees
birds.
within our flesh. Now that would be terrifying. Imagine if bees could lay their eggs inside of you,
Ew,
and your
no,
skin
I
would
don't
turn
wanna
into
imagine that.
honeycomb, and you were infested with bees,
Ew.
doomed to be
See,
a
also the problem that this coloring book comes with the colors, the watercolors or whatever. So he was using those colors on this paper because it's the only ones that work with it.
living
But he
host
added a
for
bit
the
of pencil
beehive
and this red
for
one.
the rest of your days.
Ew.
I mean, we do steal honey from the bees.
He's bleeding
so
from his
maybe it's time for
eyes.
them to steal our blood nectar. An eye for an eye. Isn't that right?
Oh my god,
Pooh
that
Bear?
actually makes
Next
sense.
up is
Why don't they make a horror movie about bees attacking humans and taking the blood of humans as a revenge?
Mickey's Sweetheart, Minnie
Oh,
Mouse.
that would be so
I'm gonna give this
cool.
rodent a mini horror transformation.
Oh my god. What a beautiful smile you got, Minnie. Oh my god. Oh. Damn. Minnie without filters. Blood Nectar, Revenge of the Bees. I love that, Banton. That would be the
And
title of
here's
the movie.
Minnie's grand reveal after receiving a signature Jordan horror glow-up.
Damn.
Fabulous.
Uh-huh,
For the
sure.
final page
Very
of
beautiful.
this colouring book is the overly enthusiastic
Okay, the last one.
Olaf. He has such an infectious smile, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In fact, I think it is infectious.
Oh
Rabies.
my God.
Don't get bitten by him. I'm gonna need some ice for this frozen transformation. That's better.
Ah, just as a trick. I love the music. It reminds me a bit of Metallica's song. I don't know the name of it, but it's the only one I can play on guitar. Wanna build a snowman. Honestly, a lot of teeth and gums with a big smile, that's it. Creepy. Nothing else matters. Exactly, that's the name of the song. And nothing else matters. I love that song, man. It has a bit of that beat.
I'm about as happy as Olaf that I finally finished this Disney colouring book. Let me know in the comments down below which transformation was your favourite, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more content from me. A massive thank you to all of my amazing patrons for supporting my channel.
That's so
I
nice.
couldn't do it without you.
Wow, look at that.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. But before we go, I want to say my two favorites. It's Nemo.
In the next
Nemo?
many Coco audience.
Look how he looks like. It's so cool. I love Nemo. And my second favorite is his Pocahontas one. Let me show you the ending of it. Wait. There you go.
It's time for some technique.
This one.
And here's
That's also my
Pocahontas
favorite.
looking like a terrifying monster.
I will take
you might
these
have to
as
face
an
in the
idea
witching
when I'm
universe.
making my
It's
own.
time
That
for
was so
some-
cool, man. He's really talented. Let me check. JordanPersegati.
I bought
He
this.
has a lot of videos as well. He does this idea a lot because, okay, he's a horror artist and oh my God, what a cool idea. That is awesome. Really, really awesome. Yeah, I mean, he is very talented at doing this. Like, don't expect when I do it, it's going to be that good. But I can do my own style and my own thing, which is really good too. I like my style.